Welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of the college series, hint War Eagle, about the 5 best student accounts to get with the bank, checking and savings. And I do not like to spend a whole lot of time on the intro part because I like to get right to it, so the video is not too long. But also in this series, I will talk about how to buy a home if you have $100,000 in student loan debts. I will go over the different ways on transitioning outside of college with your finances. I will go over the mistakes that I made when I was in college the first time. And I will also talk about, well, end the series with how to, or your Greek things when you are trying to work and go to school and all that, and what's the best way to pay for your initiation fees and that type of thing. So to jump right into it, we're gonna talk about the top 5 student accounts to get when you are a college freshman. So keep on watching. The bank that comes in at number 5 is US Bank. So this is just a basic checking account for students who use their debit card quite often to get cash. The reason why this comes in at number 5 is because they give you 4 non-US bank ATM fees that can be reimbursed. So you know how you go to the ATM and it's not your bank's ATM, they charge you a fee. US Bank will allow you to do that 4 times in a statement cycle and refund you the amount, which is a good thing because most ATMs charge you a fee to use it, plus your bank charges you a fee for using one out of the network. So it's very important when you are checking for student accounts and your bank, say it's like back home or something, make sure your account has this feature that reimburse your ATM fees, because that money adds up. Like sometimes it's like $5 or $6 just to get your own money out of the account, and you're only trying to get 20. That kind of defeats the purpose. So that's why it comes at number 5. You also get free checks. They do Zelle for like anytime your parents want to send you money or something like that, and they also have 0 monthly maintenance fee. And they have overdraft protection, but we will get into how to never overdraft your account when you're a student. And because those $30 fees, or $35 I think is the most they can charge, those really add up, especially when you're in college and you don't have the luxury of having a lot of money in your account. You definitely don't want to get yourself wrapped up in overdraft fees. The number 4 account that comes on our list is BB&T. BB&T, they're more like a Southern bank. So like if you go to a SEC school or something like that, like you usually have one around town, but BB&T is a bank that's kind of Southern. They're not really everywhere. They have no minimum balance requirements. They allow you 2 non-BB&T ATM withdrawals. They have no maintenance fees on their savings account as well, and there's no direct deposit requirements. So this is a bank that tries to limit the fees when it comes to student accounts, because their regular accounts you do not get all this stuff with. They also have personalized debit cards, which a lot of people like. You can add your picture and stuff like that to it. And they also are a bank that if you're going to stay like in the South, you can build a relationship with them where later on you can get a credit card and lines of credit and different things like that in case you need it. They don't do, I don't believe they do student loans or anything like that, but they are a good bank as far as being accessible if you are in one of the southern states. But other than that, it's basic. I don't have that much to say about them. The number 3 one is the Capital One 360 account. I like Capital One as far as how they treat their customers. If you watch any of my other videos, I have reviewed their Platinum card and their Secured card, which are cards to build your credit, but Capital One also has student credit cards as well. When you have your checking account with them, you're able to go online and have like a bank ecosystem where your credit card and your checking account and savings account are all with one bank, so that it'll be easier for you to make your payments. The reason why this is important is because if I can go back, I would have never ever used a debit card. I would only use credit cards, because you can kill two birds with one stone. You can use your credit card and every month pay it off in full and not have to worry about carrying a balance, as well as building my credit at the same time. Which makes a whole lot of sense, because instead of using your debit card, everything you would normally use your debit card for, use your credit card. And a lot of credit cards have cash back, so at least you're getting like 1% or 5% cash back on certain purchases, and it's better than getting 0. And you're also building your credit so that when you come out of school, you can automatically, when you move and get your great new job, buy a house, or not have to get anyone to help you co-sign on an apartment, especially with you having a new income and everything. And it's easy to transition from a starter card to a premier card when you have built a long-standing payment history. So if you don't take anything from this video, say no to debit cards. Get one, but use your credit card instead of your debit card. What's the word I'm looking for? Be smart, like be proactive in your financial journey. Do not wait until you're 30 years old and be like, I need to start building credit. No, start when you're 18. And when you go to college, just remember, like, I probably need to get me a credit card or get my parents to add me as an authorized user on theirs or something until I get enough credit built up to get my own. And use your credit card, and each month set up auto payment. So from your checking account, don't spend more than in your checking account now, but your checking account will automatically pay your credit card statement each month, and your credit score will be probably over 750 when you get out of school, if you do that from when you start as a freshman. It will be that way before you graduate, but anyways, back to Capital One. Capital One does not have any monthly fees. They don't really have overdraft fees because they'll just decline your card if you don't have it, but you can opt in next day grace. So what that means is, if you have say if I overdraft my account on Thursday but I get paid on Friday, I have the 1 day to fund that without getting a fee. Their fee is like $36 if you do get a fee, but we're not gonna put ourselves in that situation. We're gonna have a credit card so that you don't have to worry about overdrafting or being declined. If you're, and this is the account, it's not technically, it doesn't technically say student account, but it's easy to keep the account once you get past the age of 24, because most student accounts you cannot apply for once you're past 24, and then once you're past a certain age they bump you to like a regular account. But this is an account that it doesn't matter what age you are, you can keep it. It's just a very good option for people in school if they are not looking for any like overdraft type of situations, or if they need like straight online banking, no branch, this is the account for you. Capital One has like a couple of branches, but for the most part they are strictly online. The next checking account I will talk about is the Bank of America account. Now, I'll be completely honest with you, I am not the biggest fan of Bank of America because they do something a little shady, which I'm not gonna exclude any of the other banks that I listed on here for being on that list, but they do something a little shady that I will tell y'all about next week when I get a chance to put that video together. It's going to be kind of a little bit of a long video, but it shows you how banks trick your accounts to overdrafting them. And when I learned this, I always stayed on top of banks, because when I was younger I would overdraft my account and I wouldn't know why, and somebody finally found out the secret, and banks were sued a long time ago for this. It's public information, but a lot of people don't talk about it or know about it, but don't worry, I will put y'all on game next week. But their student account is a good account. You don't have overdraft fees, that you don't have any fraud liability. They give you like this budget and spending tool, and they round up your savings account. So if I purchase something that is $19.99, let's just say. They'll put the penny in my savings account each time I do that, so you can build up your savings. So I mean, that's clever. But for the most part, they're everywhere. They have a lot of they don't let you do like paper checks and stuff like that, but they do have to avoid their $8 maintenance fee. If you can prove that you're in school, like give them verification, they waive the $8 maintenance fee. So for the most part, it's a student account. As long as you prove not have to pay the $8 maintenance fee. And Bank of America does have a lot of credit cards, so you can also have like a financial ecosystem to where you can get a credit card, and that can be your overdraft protection if you actually do use your debit card. But like I say, take my tip, use a credit card instead of your debit card, so that each month while you're paying your regular expenses, it can be building your credit. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that because it's very important. I wish I would have done it when I was 18. The number one bank for student accounts is none other than Chase Bank. Right now, Chase Bank has an offer where you can get $100 if you open up a student account. They also have their student card that they launched, I think last year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure last year is a new card, and you get $50 for that. So if you sign up for Chase Bank, you can get $100 and $50. So $150 just for signing up with them. They are a great bank. They are a very bougie bank, so usually if you start with them early, you're able to get approved quicker, because a lot of people have issues getting approved with Chase once they're a certain age, because Chase does not allow you to open up credit cards if you have opened up more than 5 in the last 24 months. If you have a lot of inquiries, they usually won't open up a card. If you have like suspicious activity on your card or unauthorized users, they have been known to shut down accounts. So Chase is kind of a bougie bank, but I do like Chase. I feel like they have invested a lot into marketing toward their college students, and they just recently put a branch in Auburn. The girl that I talked to at Auburn said that they're going to be putting one in Tuscaloosa soon, so they're definitely targeting college students. It's very like college vibe when you go in there. They have like restaurant booth looking seats, and there's usually like a younger demographic as far as who works there. So I think that they do a great job marketing toward their students, and they're trying to help you build a relationship with them by starting early and having products that you can actually qualify for, and enticing you with actual cash. When I opened up my Chase account, I got $200 for opening my checking account, which is still going on. If you open up a business account or a personal account, you get that money, but I don't want to venture off into that because we're talking about student cards, but student accounts. But their maintenance fee is, they do have a maintenance fee, okay? And it is a $6 maintenance fee, but there are ways to waive that. If you have a direct deposit, or if you get direct deposit, or if you have a balance that's more than $5,000, that is waived each statement cycle. There is no service fee on their savings accounts, and it's for college students that are ages 17 to 24. All you have to do is go into a branch and apply, or I think you can do this one online, but you still have to submit documentation that you are a college student to be ordered to in order to open up this account. But Chase also has their student card, like I say, so apply for that, and apply for and open up a checking account so you can utilize the $150 bonus that they're giving out right now. That is a great offer, because when you're a student, $150 goes a very long way. Okay, well, I did not want this video to be boring, nor did I want it to be long. Thank y'all for listening to me. If you have any questions, please comment below, like, share, and comment on this video, because it helps the algorithm. Every advice that I give y'all, I would never charge y'all for any type of financial advice that I had, because like I said, I wish that I had somebody like me or look like me that could give me all this advice when I was like 18, 19, 20. I would have made a lot better decisions than I did, but I'm here now, and I want to help the younger generation on how to get ahead financially and not have to depend on your parents in order to get things. Okay, Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm really enjoying uploading these videos frequently, and I look forward to talking to y'all very soon. Bye.